many women are having that, memento moment where they like put together the pieces of the past and they're like, wait a minute, that actually wasn't okay. What? How did that? What? But I think the way that Tina Fey and Meredith Scardino and the rest of the writers and everybody handle it is really perfect.
What's up, everyone? Tanya here with PopCulture.com, and I'm so excited to welcome award-winning actress and best-selling author, Busy Phillips. Busy, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Tanya.
I'm so excited to talk to you. So, before we get to your very fun collaboration with Essie and Yoplait, I do want to congratulate you because Girls5eva's has been nominated for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series at this year's Emmys. So that is so exciting. You must be like on cloud nine for that. But how are you feeling right now?
Well, no, it's great. I mean, Meredith Scardino, who is our, the creator of our show and who's nominated for the Emmy, is just fantastic and such an incredible talent. We love the show so much. And I'm also so proud of my dear co-star friend, Renee Elise Goldsberry, for her nomination for Hamilton. And Paula Powell is also nominated for Best Comedic Performance in a Short series. So, who's also on Girls5eva's. So, we're just all real talented, I guess is the point, Tanya.
Yeah, it makes sense. Girls5eva's is actually one of my favorite shows. I love it. I binged it with my sister, and it's such an empowering show too. And I actually sing TBF a lot. So like even today before this interview, I was prepping, I was singing TBF. But, what's the response been like from fans, especially now getting a season 2 renewal?
Well, we're so thrilled to be able to go back and see what how the ladies handle after post Jingle Ball. We really had such an incredible time filming the series, and yeah, for anybody who hasn't watched it, it's like a really silly, it's really heartfelt, and it's really fun story about 4 women who were in a manufactured pop girl group in the 90s who kind of come back together in their 40s and sort of attempt maybe a comeback. And Sarah Bareilles, the incredibly talented Grammy Tony winning, I don't know if she has it, but she was nominated. Sarah Bareilles is in the show, as well as the other ladies I mentioned, and Tina Fey and Meredith Scardino wrote it. It's just a real fun. All the music is from Jeff Richmond, who is also incredible, and Sarah Bareilles, obviously.
Yeah, and I love that it's actually the show released around this time when like the whole Britney Spears stuff is happening, and I just feel like it's so important to have that sort of show when we're looking back now at all these things and we're kind of being more woke, and like even you guys are standing up to your boss, like your manager from before, and he was just such a like little jerk a bit. So like it's nice to kind of have that where we can be empowered and actually speak up. So I'm so excited. Is there anything that you can tease for season 2? Do you know where we're gonna go? Have you read the script?
No, we haven't. I mean, I think Meredith is just getting started in the writer's room and putting it together. So no, we're going to start filming in a few months. And so I don't really know anything yet, but I am just very excited to see what's going to happen. We have like some cliffhangers kind of, and yeah, but to your point, I think that, the show Girls5eva's, it's a satirical sort of look back at the way that women, especially in entertainment in the 90s, were, sort of objectified, but by way of trying to tell them that it was empowering. And I do think that, the last many few years, the last five or 6 years, I think collectively, especially the entertainment industry, but many women are having that, memento moment where they like put together the pieces of the past and they're like, wait a minute, that actually wasn't okay. What? How did that? What? So I think that, having a comedy that deals with it, it's like an important and big and heavy discussion to have. But I think the way that Tina Fey and Meredith Scardino and the rest of the writers and everybody handle it is really perfect. And yeah, and reclaiming your narrative in your 40s and
Yeah.
telling the people who told you, fed you lies about yourself that they can just keep walking.
Yeah, and Tina is really eloquent with how she is with her writing, and I heard that you called her your fairy godmother. So
Yeah.
I loved hearing that, because I know that she's such a great writer. Like, she's done so many great things, and for this show now to be such a show that a lot of girls can be like, it's so woke, and it's very something that we can call our own, because we've also been through some of those experiences as well. But I love that this show is actually something that we've been watching for our own self-care. And today we're actually here to talk about what you're actively ensuring that we prioritize our wellness in celebration of Self-Care Day on July 24th with We by Yoplait and Essie nail polish. So I'm so excited. I'm also wearing Essie nail polish today too. So I love Essie.
Oh,
Yeah, that's so great. Yeah.
well,
What can you tell us about the collaboration? Because it sounds really fun and it's really exciting for the summertime.
it is super fun. So, Essie Nail Polish, yeah, collaborated with We by Yoplait, and they created 6 different nail colors that are inspired by 6 different flavors from We by Yoplait, which is my favorite yogurt. Have you had it?
Yeah,
It's
it has. Nice
so
French yogurt. It's so
what?
great. It's a nice French yogurt. It's really
It's a
like
French yogurt. Yeah, so it's thick and it's like very decadent and delicious, and I love it. And they put together these cute little kits. They made 1,000 of them, and you can enter to win one at We by Yoplait on Instagram, starting July 19th, and then the sweepstakes goes through the 22nd, and they're gonna, you know, they'll get the 1,000 winners, and they will be hand delivered their little We Fresh kits,
yeah.
just in time for International Self-Care Day on the
Yeah,
24th.
yeah, and it's perfect too, because like to have these little kits for our summertime, like we're starting to get back to normalcy. So to have these, little bits of like we can actually go back to like dressing up and like putting up our, looking more like how we used to be before sweatpants and sweatshirts and stuff. So one of the things I love about this kit is that it's so colorful and it's bright for the season. So what is something that you love so much about this package?
Well, first of all, I mean, genuinely love the yogurt so much. All of the flavors, and they're like so bright, and I like the really tart ones too. And also in the kit are sort of like my own tips and tricks of how to, remember to prioritize self-care, and also how to do this rainbow tip manicure that I did here.
That's really pretty.
Which, by the way, full disclosure, I didn't do. I actually had my nail girl do it with the Essie colors, but it's super cute, and you can do it at home. I believe in you.
Yeah.
And and I love the colors. The colors are so awesome. And they match they match the We by Yoplait. I love it.
They do. And after the year we've had, some of us have been experiencing like the quarantine 15, and now the world is reopening and stuff. So what are some ways you like to prioritize your own wellness?
Oh, well, I try not to think about like diet culture as impacting the way that I, view the world. And I really try to focus on, things that make me feel the most like myself. And so for me, I do enjoy meditation. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and I do think it's worth something. I think it's nice to just like check in with yourself, sit in a quiet room, listen to a guided meditation if that helps you. It doesn't help me. I need to like turn it all off.
Yeah.
I love listening to music too, and dancing by myself or dancing with my kids. Like that is truly the thing that, helps me tap back in. And I really prioritize my like working out, doing cardio and sweating every day and just getting it out and feeling just super like free of stress and letting it all go. So I go for really like high energy, high cardio, very fun like workout classes. And even when I do them in my home, which I had to do for a long time, I'm just like looking for something that's got great music and is fun to jump around to.
Yeah, it's nice to get those endorphins going, because like, then you feel really happy, and it just kind of it translates over when you talk to people, and then it just kind of like inspires. But
I do think that like working out for the sake of like wanting a result, you know, like from like a body result,
Mhm.
almost always isn't the way
Uh,
to go. Like you have to be motivated by the fact that like you're going to feel amazing
yeah.
and uh and find the thing that makes you feel that way. Cuz if it hurts, if it's painful, if it hurts, if it's not
Yeah.
fun, it's just I'm just telling you you just haven't found the workout for you yet.
Yeah.
There
And
is something out there for you.
yeah. And before I let you go, I know that, and you just brought up your daughter, Birdie and Cricket, and so I'm just wondering, like in the realm of motherhood, you actually wrote this really funny tweet in 2017 that read, "Isn't there a Marvel superhero I can play that's just like a mom who's nearing 40, whose superpower is working out and knowing which fad diets work?" So I'm just wondering, like, do you still feel that way, or would you rather play like another kind of superhero in the Marvel universe if ever given the chance?
Yeah, I guess I would have to go for a mom who's over 40 who
Yeah.
doesn't care about fad diets and loves working out because it
Yeah.
makes them feel good.
Hmm. Yeah, 'cause I mean, I feel like there's so many like diets and they don't really work. Like again, it goes back to what you just said. Like you have to prioritize yourself and your wellness, and just to like go for like the next big trend that doesn't really help. And I love that Yoplait yogurt kind of makes you feel like you can have that little. It's not like a guilty dessert, but it's like one of those things where you can still have it, and it's like it's healthy for you, and you
It's
feel good
yeah.
after you
I mean,
have it.
I'm a huge fan of yogurt. I've always loved yogurt. My kids love yogurt, but the by Yoplait is a French style yogurt,
Yeah,
so it's just really thick and yeah, it's delicious. It's
yeah,
so good.
yeah. Has it inspired you to want to speak French? Have you
I
gone down?
took French in high school
Mhm.
and no, I don't remember any of it. My little one is now essentially fluent in Spanish, so
Oh,
I know we switched her into like a Spanish immersion school and she's doing great. So I
amazing.
think she may be the only one in our family that's going to really speak a language.
Yeah. Languages, I feel like they're like the best way to like connect with people, especially when
Of,
once you start picking it up. It's
of
nice.
course, I know. Maybe I'll I don't know,
Yeah.
look
Well,
into relearning some of my
I
French.
would recommend like the Duolingo app. That's been so helpful. I've been picking up.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually can say like a couple of phrases in French now, but they're mainly like food related. So it's like je voudrais une pizza because like I want a pizza, or it's like where's où est le
Remember
boulanger?
Dre. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. So visit, you are an absolute light. Thank you so much, not just for your time, but reminding us how important it is to take a moment for ourselves. Guys, for more with Busy, her collaboration with Essie and Yoplait, and all things Girls 5 Bubba, keep it locked to popculture.com for the latest.